guys, Kayla here and welcome to my new channel. I will be your fairy vlog mother, granting you wishes about knowledge and experiencing the Disney Cultural Exchange program through myself. Enough with the fairy tales. But no, this is my fairy tale and I'm so excited to be able to share it with you guys. I thought I would start off my new channel with the DCP tag. I haven't actually been tagged by anybody to do the DCP tag, but one of my roommates, Star Biscuit on YouTube, she did it, so I thought that kind of counts. So I'm going to do my own. I'll leave her channel down below, so go and give her a subscribe and watch a few of her videos and see just how different our programs may be. Question 1. How and when did you hear about the program? I found out about the DCEP from one of my friends who is currently over there, Caitlin. She casually told me while we were at graduation getting a photo that she was about to move over to Orlando and work at Disney World, and I was like, girl, hit me up. And she did, so thank you. Previous to that, I did have another friend, Rachel, who had done the program, which I didn't really know a lot about it when she did it, and I feel really bad for not asking more questions, but she did it as well in 2015, I want to say 16, I'm not sure, I'm sorry Rachel. But yeah, that's how I found out. Question 2. Why do you want to do the program? I wanted to do the program because why don't you want to go around and tell people that you're going to work at Disney World or that you worked at Disney World? Thought that would be just a really cool thing to be able to put on my resume. But in all honesty, I would actually love to work for Disney. I had the pleasure earlier this year of working on Disney's Aladdin during their bump out in Sydney at the Capitol Theatre, and that was just incredible. I would love to be able to work with them full time if I could on a travelling show, whether it be Disney on Ice or another one of their stage shows like Lion King or Aladdin. And yeah, I don't mind if I do it in Australia or overseas, wherever, would just be amazing. So to be able to start off at one of their Disney parks and work my way up would be phenomenal. I also do want to give back to Disney. I am a 90s kid, and that is when a lot of the Disney movies did make their way to our society, our lives, and I have so many memories of a child attached to movies, especially to voices of certain characters, especially Iago from Aladdin. I don't know why, but I didn't watch Aladdin for a lot of years, and then I remember watching it a few years ago again, and there was just like flashbacks of me as a kid in one of my old houses, and yeah, Disney is just such a big part of my life, and yeah, I want to give back and provide happiness to other kids like they did to me, and yeah. Question 3. How was your interview and acceptance process? How long was it? My interview and acceptance program took quite a while, but that's because I applied just after the January intake was kind of accepted or were on their way over. I applied on the 31st of December 2016. It was one of the last things I did in 2016 apart from watch the fireworks on the TV by myself at New Year's, because that's just me. So that was the last thing I did last year. I didn't hear back about the program or acceptance until the end of March, which was actually the same week that I was doing Aladdin. I think it was the Wednesday I woke up and had this email about getting an interview, and I was like, good timing. But I was just so tired and I was just physically exhausted from that week that I was like, oh okay, I'll worry about it next week. I scheduled my interview for the 17th of May 2017. I went down, did my interview, met a lot of awesome girls who I'm still talking to at the moment. We're all getting ready to head over soon. And yeah, the interview process was pretty easy. There was a presentation beforehand which we learnt about all different facts about Disney. There was a slideshow that had so much information about Disney and random little trivial facts, which I wish that I wrote down a few of them. But yeah, we did a presentation, got asked a few questions, won a few little prizes. Then we had our interviews, which were nice and quick. Though I think mine did go for a little bit longer than others because I was talking about my current job at that moment with my interviewer, because I was the dish pig on a cooking show and she found that really interesting. But yeah, had a lot of laughs, I was really relaxed, and yeah, found out exactly a week later at 3:30 AM on Wednesday the 24th of May. Yeah, Facebook group on Facebook and all of the potential applicants as well as some alumni from the DCP were on there, and we were all blowing up on Tuesday night like, it's going to happen Wednesday, we're going to find out, and it was insane. And I wasn't nervous about getting the job until that night when everybody else was freaking out. So yeah, but I got it. Again, I was very tired at work, but I also found out at 3:30 in the morning, so I did intend to film my reaction actually, and try and make a whole little video out of that, but it didn't really give me a chance. I kind of expected to open up the email and have to read a bit and then it would say congratulations like it does at uni and stuff like that, but literally the subject of the email was congratulations, and I was like, okay. So I did accept my offer then and there. Then I went back to sleep, went to work, came home in that afternoon, and then started organising everything. Question 4. What is your role and what were your top 3 picks? Where do you want to work? My role is costume operations. What my understanding is of my role is that I will possibly start off doing really basic costume jobs like washing and hanging and organising and all that kind of stuff, depending on where they put me. Ideally I would love to work on the parades and the stage shows, but I'll just kind of make my way up there and see what happens. My top 3 picks were operations first, mainly trying to work in the stage shows and behind the scenes. Then I had costume operations, and then I had merchandise. I've never been to Disney World before, so I don't really mind where I work. I don't have any preferences. I don't know whether that's good or bad. But because I am working behind the scenes, I'm not going to be able to work in the park per se. So I don't really mind where I get put as long as I get put with good people, good teammates, and have a lot of fun. Question 5. When do you arrive and where do you want to live? My start date for the program is the 7th of August, however I will be arriving in Orlando on the 4th of August and doing some exploring on the 6th and the 5th. Not in that order. My top pick was Vista Way, predominantly because of the bus access, that all buses go there. Also that Walgreens is across the road, it's close to restaurants and shopping and all that kind of stuff. And also that the laundries were all at the bottom of each kind of housing level, which was very important to me. However, me and my roommates put down our preferences, having Chatham in number 1. I think we had Commons number 2. I can't remember, but we tried to make sure that all of our main preferences had 6-person 3-bathroom, so that between 2 of us we all had a bathroom each. Yeah. Question 6. What is the number 1 thing you want to accomplish on your program? My number 1 thing I want to accomplish is connections. I think I really want to make good connections for my future work, and make good impressions. Getting a job soon after finishing the program is very important to me. I struggle with not having stuff to do, so it would mean a lot if I could go from working at Disney World to working on a show or doing something along those lines. But yeah, and I honestly just really want to have a good time. I want to meet a lot of people so that in the future when we get older we can visit each other and stay with each other and make amazing memories. And as cliche it is, I just want to have a really good time. And like Star Biscuit, Michaela, also said in her video, which I think is very important, I want to be able to budget well. I am living overseas and Disney is my only source of income, so I am taking money over with me, but being able to survive and have money straight afterwards means a lot, because I don't know what I'm going to do afterwards. I don't know whether I'm going to come home, I don't know whether I'm going to stay there, so I do want to be able to budget well and be able to have great experiences and have great times, but also be able to save a little bit of money to keep me going afterwards. Question 7. What are you going to miss or not miss about home? I just got chills thinking about this question actually. I'm only 7 days away from flying and it's really starting to hit home just how much I'm going to miss home. especially my family, my friends, and just the comforts of home. Everything is easy for me here. I have everything set up and I'm very comfortable here, and this is going to be something that I haven't really done before. I know I've moved away for uni. I was away for uni for 3 years, but I was only 7 hours away, so if anything drastic happened I could come home, or my grandma was only an hour and a half away, so I always kind of had that backup plan. But I'll be 22 hours away and a lot of money between me and my family, so it's going to be hard to kind of deal with that, I think. I'm also going to miss Tim Tams, but don't worry, I'm taking a lot of Tim Tams over with me, taking Milo, taking Vegemite, Cadbury chocolate I've also been told needs to go over with me. But yeah, what won't I miss? I don't know what I'm not going to miss. I think I'm just going to miss everything. I think I'll definitely be appreciative of where I live and who I live with when I come back, so looking forward to that, I guess. But yeah. Question 8. What do you want to take away from your program? I want to take away a lot of memories, a lot of laughter, a lot of good times. But like I said before, connections to really push myself in the future. I'm sure I'm going to face a lot of challenges on this program, and it's going to better me as a person, and I'm really looking forward to that, becoming a stronger person. But yeah, anyway guys, that was my DCEP tag. It got a little deep and emotional there at the end, but that's okay, we're back. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have anything you want to see before I go, let me know. Hopefully I'll do a packing video in the next few days because I really need to pack and I'm running out of time. But yeah, anyway, till next time, have a lovely day and make good choices.